Welcome back to FM Story. We're rapidly approaching the end of season 11 of this Glory Hunt to Save, and things are going so much better than last season. With 6 games left to play in the league, we're 7 points clear at the top, and we're in the semi-final of the Coupe de France against Montpellier. So without further ado, let's get into the action. We're at the beginning of May. We've got a league game coming up against Lille, in which we can win the title. Since the end of the last episode, things have gone pretty well. We started with both legs of the quarterfinal of the Champions League. We won 2-0 at home against Atletico. We won 1-0 away. We then went and played Angers at home, who beat us earlier on in the season. We ended up hammering them 6-1. We beat Montpellier 2-0 in the Coupe de France semi-final, and to see us through to the final, where we'll play Nice at the end of the season. We beat Monaco 4-1 away from home, a pretty decent performance in that one. And then we lost the first leg of the semi-final of the Champions League 3-1 away at Man United. We beat Lens 1-0 in our most recent league game, which saw both sides have a player sent off. And then in the second leg of the semi-final of the Champions League, we drew 1-1 to see us go out 4-2 on aggregate. Now, all of that in terms of the league means we've got 3 league games left. We're 6 points clear of Rennes, who have played a game more than us. So if we beat Lille in this next game, we will be champions. And hopefully it's just the start of a double this season that'll allow us to move on from PSG at the end of the season. It was good that we managed to correct the record against Angers, having lost to them earlier in the season. One of their only 2 wins of the season. The other, which came against Metz, who are the team just above them in the league table. Going into this game against Lille, we are missing Matthias de Ligt, who got sent off obviously in that last league game against Lens, and Rodrigo, who I think is out for the pretty much most of the rest of the season. They're missing some key players as well, so hopefully we've got enough to pick up 3 points. I mean, even if we pick up a point, we will be champions. So hopefully we can go away from home and get a result here. So this is the side we've picked for the trip to Lille. It's pretty much our strongest lineup. The only thing would be whether de Ligt came in the centre of defence or in that holding midfield role. But obviously with him being suspended, he's not available. And hopefully we can do the job tonight and end up as champions. So we're sticking to that strikerless formation. They've gone 4-2-3-1. Right, corner for them early on to the back post. We've got a head on it. It's still alive. And luckily it loops onto the roof of the net. Right, free kick outside the box. Florian Wirtz to step up and take it. Lifts it over the wall. And the keeper turns it behind for a corner. Nuno Mendes to take. In swinger towards the back post. It's headed clear. And now they're breaking Gomez. But he then gives it away to Fontana, Antonio Silva, and nothing comes of that. Right, Mendes with a throw. Pochette dropping deep. Antonio Silva goes back to Diogo Costa. Antonio Silva now into Zaire Emery. And Barta looking for Pochette, making the run through the middle. And there we go. Hopefully he's timed that right. It looked like he had. And it's been given. 1-0. We're in front. Zaire Emery out to Mbata, takes a touch and then just plays it over the top. And Pochette makes the run through and just fires low past the keeper for 1-0. Oh, it was well onside. Well onside. And there we go. Half time, 1-0 up. Just more of the same in the second half, just to secure this title, I think. Now, we've made 2 changes at half time. Holt's come on for Powell's at right back, and Bacciarina's come on for Pochette. Bacciarina now wide to Mbata. back, looking for El Sayed. It runs to Vitinha, who lifts it over the top. It's headed down, and Wirtz's shot is put behind for a corner. Wirtz to take it. Aims towards the near post, towards Antonio Silva. It's headed clear as far as Fontana. And he gives the ball away. Right, they've played the ball into the box. Comes back. Shot from distance. Looked like it took a huge deflection. And that levels it at 1-1 on the night. And now we can't afford any more slip-ups. It's rolled in. Comes back to the free kick taker. Hits it. And it does take a huge deflection. Sends it completely the opposite direction to the way the keeper was going. Right, into the last couple of minutes. As long as we hold on here and don't concede another, we're going to be champions. It's not quite the style we would have liked to have done it in. But we got the point that we needed. We are champions, and as per usual, for some strange reason, we're getting presented with the trophy at our opponent's ground, which I think probably would have started a riot in real life. But there we go. League title taken care of. And now we've just got the Coupe de France final at the end of the season against Nice to try and secure everything that we need to in the Glory Hunt to save with PSG. It's time for the Coupe de France final, and we do have a few issues. Leandro Martin is suspended, Ewan Andre suspended, Rodrigo injured. It was lucky we picked up that point against Lille, because in the 2 games we had left at the end of the season, we lost to Nantes, who finished in 5th, and then on the last day of the season, we got beat 2-0 by Lyon, who, as you can see from that league table there, have finished in 16th position in the league and have to go into the playoff against Guingamp from League 2 to stay in top division. I mean, we've ended up winning the title despite losing 7 games. We've only drawn 2, but we won 25. And after what was a promising season most of the way through, we've dropped off in a lot of the categories. We've only got 1 in the top 3 for the average rating. We don't have anyone in the top 3 for the goal scorers or assists. And hopefully those two defeats to end the season are not going to really cost us morale-wise coming into this cup final against Nice. So this is the side we've picked going into the final against Nice. We've gone with De Ligt in front of the back four with Vitinha partnering Zaire Emery and Wirtz in this number 10 role rather than Pochette, just to add a bit more stability to the team. We have had some problems in the past against Nice, especially Thuram, Bernani, Berno Pallard and Cho. They've caused some problems, and Diamonde off the bench, who's on the bench today as well. They come into the game in great form, having won all of the last 5. We've won 1 of our last 5 and lost our last 2. So hopefully we can pick it up and end the game with a trophy. All right, Mendes with a throw back to Antonio Silva. Driving forward, finds Vitinha, tries to play a ball in behind for Wirtz. And now Buonanni loses out to Fontana. Into Vitinha. What a run from Zaire Emery. Lifts it over the keeper, just a little dink. Puts us 1-0 up after 3 minutes. And the perfect start to the game. Vitinha's looked for that ball a couple of times already. This time he lifts it over the top. Zaire Emery takes it in his stride and then just dinks it over the keeper into the corner for 1-0. Well onside. And then from the kickoff, they've gone forwards, driving forward. We can't block the cross. We've managed to clear that one, El Sayed, but only as far as their defender. Todibo. Saidi bringing it forward. Burnani on the right now. Crosses towards the back post. Cho gets his head on it and luckily heads it over. That was almost the perfect response from them. Right, Powell's with the throw. Zaire Emery to Mbata. Drifting across the pitch. Still going. Fires it high over the bar. Right, Powell's with another throw. Mbata again drifting in field. Finds Zaire Emery onto Vitinha. Wirtz loses it. Vitinha fires home from the edge of the area. Puts us 2-0 up. And in a commanding position now. So Mbata moves the ball infield. Zaire Emery onto Vitinha. Finds Wirtz. The tackle. Ball comes to Vitinha. The keeper's slightly out of position because he was expecting the ball to go through. And we're well clear now. Right, Tadibo with them, the ball at the back for them. Saidi down the right. Burnani loses out to Nuno Mendes. Zaire Emery. Wirtz puts it in behind for Mbata. Hits the woodwork. And that should have been 3. Right, Tadibo with a free kick for them deep in their own half. Thuram. Back to Tadibo. Saidi on the right. Tadibo was trying to stop them going forward. We forced them back to the keeper. And then they've gone long. Cho wins the header. Now Bruno Pavard, the first time we've seen him in the game, dinks the ball towards the edge of the area. Antonio Silva came for it and missed. Diego Costa came for it and missed even worse. And luckily it came back off the post and we've hammered it away. We've played pretty well most of that first half. But we could do without any more scares like that at the end of the half. And ideally we could do with not wasting some of the chances that we've had. But we're 2-0 up, 45 minutes away from doing the double. And hopefully we can finish the job. Right. They've been short-ish with a goal kick. Now they're playing the ball around well, but they've gone backwards. Bruno Pavard forward. Demange over the top for Cho. Surely he was offside there. Nuno Mendes gets back to tidy it up anyway. El Sayed into Vitinha, onto Fontana. He loses out. Cho onto Demange. Bruno Pavard into the box. Gets to the byline, pulls it. It was strangely cleared. And we've got it away. Right, free kick. Looking for Thuram down the line. Mendes tidies it up. And then finds Fontana. And now we're breaking on them. Fontana into Wirtz. Driving into the box. And drags it across goal and wide for a goal kick. Right. We've quietened things down a touch now. Into the last 10 minutes. Still 2-0 in front. Into injury time. Corner for us. Nuno Mendes. Antonio Silva arriving at the near post. The keeper does well to hold on to it. But surely it's only a matter of time now. We're into the last minute of injury time. Now Zaire Emery down the right. Fayette finds Powell's. And there's Mastantuono at the far post. We're going to get a VAR check for something. I'm not quite sure what that can be checked for. It's been disallowed. Who the hell was offside there? So Powell's pulls it back. And they're saying that Bacciarino was in the goalkeeper's eye line. However, there we go. Full time, 2-0. we've done the double, and after what a horrific season it was last season, finishing third, getting beat in the semi-final of the Coupe de France by Nice, somehow they didn't sack us at the end of that first season, and then we've gone on and won the league title, won the Coupe de France in season 2, and now it's time to leave PSG and move on. And so there we have it. The end of season 11 of the Glory Hunter. We've done the double in France. We've won the league. We've won the Coupe de France. So we can add both trophies to the trophy cabinet. And now there are just 2 trophies left to win. We need to win the Coppa Italia and we need to win the Europa League. Ideally, we'd be able to find a job where we can attempt both next season. However, the jobs that are currently available are not great. In fact, the only jobs that are currently available are Udinese, who've just been relegated from Serie A, and Angers, who've just been relegated from Ligue 1. And then when you look at the insecure jobs, there's not even an insecure job of a team that finished in the Europa League positions. So, God knows where we're going to end up next season. It is a World Cup year, so there is the chance that once all of that shakes out, there may be a job available that we can go for. I mean, I think ideally we're probably leaning towards Italy, but we'll have to wait and see. Obviously, once we resign from PSG, the moves that opens up might open up something as well. But we finished season 11 with 2 trophies away from finishing the Glory Hunter. Join us next time to find out where that adventure continues. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you then.